Hello, hello. Good, still morning. All right, everyone, come on in the room. Come on in the room. All right, here, I'm going to get started. I'm going to get started shortly. This is your wellness coach, Ronjeanna. All right, here, giving people some time to come in. Nevertheless, I'm going to get started. For those that may be watching for the very first time, welcome, 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 welcome. I normally do this early morning. I've been off the radar for about a week, but I am back on, and that was just by direction of God for me to just lay low last week. So I'm back on, and I'm going to share a little bit of encouragement and affirmations that I declared to myself. And for those that are watching for the first time, my name is Ronjeanna. I am a certified wellness coach. I'm a nurse, and I am an all-natural skincare product creator for Just Gina Skincare LLC, which is owned and founded by me out of the beautiful state of Virginia. And what I do is I customize orders. I assist individuals in their skincare regimen. I have a history here where I've worked in the nursing field for over 20 years. And what I found is our bodies are different, our bodies change, our bodies go through different stages where I worked as a treatment nurse. And what I found is sometimes we have to go back to the drawing board with the regimens that we use on our skin, with our intake, our diet. So that's how I built around my skincare business to bring awareness and also just to provide that niche of service where I customize for the individuals that are clients and customers to me. I'm also the founder of Gina's iFeed nonprofit organization where I provide services to 3 of the 7 cities in the Hampton Roads on a weekly basis, and also health and wellness education. I have other programs as well. But today, the purpose of this live is to provide um, encouragement and inspiration. It's the beginning of the week here. According to the Jewish calendar, it's not, but for us in America, is the beginning of the week, the work week. And we want to start off our week strong. We want to really start off our week strong to the point that we are executing everything that we're supposed to be doing for today. So even on Monday, I know we will have a futuristic outlook on how we want our day to go, our week to go, but we got to make sure that we are very strategic in our today, and that is our right now. That is our Monday for some of you. We want to make sure that we're strategic in our Monday. So that's where I come in, and I just share some things that I do, some strategies that I do that I found by evidence have been working. And when I listen, that's another thing. You got to listen, you got to be attentive in your listening to when God is giving you directions, especially if you're a business owner. If you're a business owner, if you're a kingdom believer, you got to be strategic in your listening mechanisms. Okay, you got to be strategic in your listening mechanisms to be able to execute whatever you're supposed to be doing as far as business. So that is where I am. I love teachable moments. I just love being educated. I love where I'm able to gain nuggets and buildable blocks to help me be able to pivot even more. So I'm on here today. Uh, Good morning, Mother Brooks. Good morning. On Instagram here, I see the one and only the best videographer in the world on Instagram. So, hello to everyone and those that are watching from YouTube. Thank you so much. I've been getting great feedback. I mean, this weekend I had got so much feedback, and I'm not one to try to be cocky or anything, but I got so much feedback from individuals that's been catching my live, and even what I post on Facebook. I've came a long way, and I try to be very intentional about what I post and my lives that I do. And when I do it, when I come up here like this, it's really directed from heaven, because it's something that I don't really like to do. I don't like to come on live. I don't like to do the post that I do, but it's something that I'm directed to do. So when I come up here, it's something that first I have to pour into. I have to make sure that I am getting what I need so I can give a safe delivery to whoever's watching. And that is one of the areas, with me being a wellness coach and with me being in the medical field and also being a business owner. I want to make sure that I deliver give a safe delivery when I am going live or when I post. Have I always got it right? Absolutely not. I'm still always learning. God gives me no breaks. And I'm always going and revamping and assessing to make sure that whatever I'm doing is going to be a great benefit. Hello, from Africa. I see I got I got people from all over the world watching today. This is amazing. So thank you so much. Please share share to your pages. And to let people know someone might hear something that will help them today, because it definitely helped me. And I do like to have my little music going. Again, Facebook, I don't own the rights to the music playing in the background, but what I want to share is some affirmations. And my affirmations, when I speak over myself and when I make a declaration, I like to say something that's going to charge my accountability. Those that watch me on a regular basis may hear this all the time. I like to say an affirmation that's going to charge my accountability, but also it's going to address any hindering factors that will prohibit me from moving forward in what I have declared. Because we can say anything out of our mouth, but if we don't make sure that we are being accountable and we are being active in our execution of that affirmation, it's just hot words coming out of our mouth. So as a business owner, as a kingdom believer, as someone that is wanting to set a light to encourage and motivate and inspire and uplift, those are the tactics that I feel are beneficial to someone that's going to be watching. And it's also beneficial to me because it holds me accountable to make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do to execute my today. And when I execute my today, then I can make it to the midweek, which is Wednesday. So then I get to the midweek and safe measures. Okay, so I done knocked out this list of things for Monday. I go into Tuesday, not putting something to the wayside and giving more attention to another area. So that means I have to make sure that I'm accountable to being balanced, because when I'm accountable to being balanced, it helps with my health. It helps with me making sure that I'm getting everything that I need to be done in business. It helps me to be effective in the workplace. It helps me to be effective in the kingdom. So I have to make sure that I'm balanced in those areas as well. So I make sure that I execute my today so I can, when I get to the hump week and I look at my calendar, I look at my planner, I can start checking off things that okay, I got this project done, I got this assignment done, I got this meeting scheduled, I got this product ready to go. It's those things that I have fallen some I have at one point fallen by the wayside, and I had to redefine my approach and my thought process, which will most times cause you to come out of your comfort level. So these tactics will be beneficial to your execution of your purpose or whatever you're supposed to be doing in business, but it's going to bring you out of your comfort zone. And this weekend is a prime example. If it was up to me, I would have liked to have been in bed. I attended a great event. I pressed all 3 days. Now, I went to those events, but I also took care of other stuff in between. And that is very important, to not give all of your energy to one thing and then you just lacking in another area. So I attended a 3-day event. Let's just talk about I'm going to get to the affirmations, but I want to try to help someone to understand the importance of the press of your accountability. The press of your accountability to executing your purpose is so important right now, especially in these last few weeks of 2021. Prior to this event, I took a hard fall down a flight of steps. People probably wouldn't have never thought it. Some of y'all might have seen me, and I was in pain. You were talking to me, you didn't realize that I was in a lot of pain the last few days. I took a hard fall down a flight of steps. I was like, well, Lord have mercy, this cannot be happening. And right before this weekend that I know it's going to be jam packed. And then get to the event. By the time we got there Friday, because I was in a lot of pain, I did miss a couple of classes. Get to the event, and me and my sister in the event, and then we get word my mom's been 911 to the hospital. We're way over in Newport News. My mom's on the Eastern Shore. That just was a humdinger of a mess. I won't get into the logistics of that, but everything was, you can tell a lot of times when something is you're being a part of, it's going to be a benefit in your pivot, and be a benefit in your pivot for later, because it seems like everything starts to happen that will try to stop you or to make you say, oh, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing all of this. Let me put this little nugget out here too. Most times when you get a type of verbiage presented to you that says you're doing too much, most times it's coming from someone that's doing nothing. So I am very careful in what I receive in my ear gates. So be careful about that. When someone or something, or even yourself, will tell you, that you're doing too much, that is a person that may be doing nothing, or that is a hindering factor that would try to prohibit you from moving forward. A lot of times, me, I'm a kingdom believer. So, that we are always told that the devil already sees our expected end. So of course, everything you're doing going to look like you're not making no progress. A lot of times when you really know that you're giving your very best and you're giving your all, and you're really listening, and I mean, you're laying before God, you're really putting the work in, you're really defining your day, you're defining your week, you're defining your month, you're having a plan, you're setting goals, and you're being proactive in those goal settings, to make sure that you do your part. Most times you are progressing. It just might not look like what we expect, but you are making some type of progress. So don't let that hinder you. So I think what I have done is that because anyone has heard my testimonies, um, who I was in the past. I was off the chain in the past. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I was the queen of clapbacks. I would prepare for a clapback. I would prepare mentally for what needed to come out of my mouth in the case that someone would come for me. That was my thought process, which is really wasn't healthy back then. But thank God for deliverance. So now I flipped the mentality of a clapback. So when you get a thought process that is of a negative factor that will hinder your progress, you present a highly charged positive. So when something that is negative try to enter into my thought process, because it starts in our mind, really 99.9% of the time, it starts in our mind. When you get a negative factor, and these, look at it as charges, because you can let that charge, or you can take the positive, a highly charged positive, to knock out that negative factor. So I come back with a positive quote, a positive affirmation. It doesn't matter if you're repeating the same thing over and over again. If that's what's going to help dismantle that negative factor that gets in your head, then that's what you need to do, so you can continue the progress to your next level of your purpose. So, a lot of times I will always say, I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. Even though these are passages from the Bible, these are affirmations. These are affirmations that you can speak over yourself. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I am positioned for the investors that have the keys to my success for my purpose. I am positioned. So these are the things that you want to say. You want to speak to what is going to help you get to your next. But you also want to make sure that you dismantle anything that's going to hinder you getting to your next. So I have to make sure that I acknowledge that there may be something that will get in the way on the inside, and then I have to dismantle that. And then I need to speak life to my purpose. So I have two books here that I was looking at. Of course, one is mine. If you don't have this book, I urge you to order it. It's a very, very good read. A very, very strategic read. I stumbled to rise in purpose. You can get it off of any platform, but I'm going to read a couple of quotes from this. Then there's another book that I have. See, I like to make sure that I bring awareness to people in the community. This is another book that I have. And this is a local author in the area too. Her name is Evangelist Latrice Mays. She is in, I don't want to say the wrong town, but however, you see this book, you can order this book as well. So these are the two books I had. Then, of course, I had the word. So what I want to read is that she had some affirmations here that I just want to read some of these. And she had, I am beautiful. Something simple as yet very powerful, because you have to speak that, because sometimes on the inside we will have insecurities that we have not yet dealt with that will hinder us from really being impactful in our purpose. She has, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Again, this is by author Latrice Mays. She also has, she is a daughter of the king. So when you're a daughter of the king, that means that when you're a daughter of the king, that means that you have access to the kingdom. You have access to abundance. You have access to prosperity. So I like that. Again, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. She has in here, I know my identity. She has, I am fulfilling my God-given purpose. All of these factors can really build up that longevity of pivot in you. So these are some of the affirmations from her book. And then here, um, from my book here, I have some quotes. I have a page that has a couple of quotes here. And it does not make a difference if you do not make a difference. It does not make a difference if you do not make a difference. I put in here, I am determined to be greater. You have to declare that I am determined to be greater. And this is from my book. So these are the two books I want to challenge y'all to get. If you don't have them, I want to challenge you to get them, both of them. That's probably two what um, cookout meals or two Applebee's meals. That's chump change to some of y'all. Um, Also, I have in here, I have people, purpose, activation depending on my purpose execution. So that is also another positive quote. Another one here that I put, be willing to go beyond the limit life will try to set for you. Mastering the indescribable that is assigned to your purpose. Um, this is a challenge as well as a quote. I dare you to conquer and win. Sometimes you got to challenge yourself. We can't go challenging others. We can't go and speak all of this stuff to others, and we're not doing it to ourselves. It's almost like a dysfunction. So we got to speak this stuff to ourselves and make sure it's embedded on the inside. So I put a lot of I dare yous. I don't know if back in the day y'all remember that game, I dare you, I double dare you. But I put in here, I dare you to conquer and win. So I challenge myself first. I dare you to soar and make a difference. I dare you to inspire and impact. I dare you to embrace your journey with confidence. I dare you to do that. So this is the stuff that I do that I find that works for me. I challenge myself, and then I make sure that I implement a plan of execution when doing that. So these are some of the quotes that you can read day to day to day. But these are just a couple of books. I have a lot of authors that I know, and as I do these lives, I'm going to be pulling content from my book. I'm going to be pulling content from their books and sharing it. But the two books of today are these two books here. All right, Instagram link, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. These are the two books that I challenge you to get. And just, read these quotes, read all of the content in them. Sometimes if I can't and be inspired by my own content first, how can I tell someone else? So I go back and read my book over and over again. I go back and read these quotes. I have to keep myself uplifted and motivated on the inside. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. One scripture that I did read, I'm not trying to do a sermon, but my businesses are faith-based. And I go off of the guidance and the direction of God. He is the vehicle driver for what I do. I believe that I have gotten this far is because I have inclined to follow his direction. Even when now I've taken detours, I've gotten off course, but I quickly am at a place where I recognize and I get myself together and I get back in the place to help me continue to move forward as a person that's been called to the marketplace. I want to make sure that I'm giving us a great and safe, impactful delivery to everyone that I serve and everyone that come into my acquaintance. So one of the scriptures that I read was in Proverbs chapter 2, and it said, "My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thy ear unto wisdom. And that's what I was getting. That's what kind of caught me, is that to incline thine ear to wisdom. You got to have wisdom in business. You got to have wisdom in your purpose. It's very important. It's good to put your hand to the plow. That's very important. But you got to have wisdom that you're not doing something, that you're not doing things that are not, that will become non-beneficial to your business or your purpose. So that there really that really blessed me. So that you will incline your ear unto wisdom and apply thine heart to understanding. So after you incline your ear to wisdom, for those that are trying to get ready for 2022, some of us, it's been said our 2022 has already started. So as you're getting ready for all of your projects and all of the things that you're going to be doing, your events, your conferences, your products, you want to first incline thy ear to wisdom and applying thy heart to understanding. And that's one of the fact, I believe that is a good tactic for safe delivery, for what you're trying to accomplish. Okay. So I really hope that y'all are encouraged. Um, I don't know how my flow is going to be now with the lives. I just have to be honest, because I have to flow however God leads me. So I don't know when I'll be coming on. What I suggest to everyone is to turn on your notifications for Just Gina Skincare, so you will be alerted when I go live, because I just can't give a definite. I know I will be coming on a weekly basis, but I don't know how often. I don't know what the time is. Sometimes what I've learned is we got to be able to just flow however He allows us. And whenever these nuggets come to me, because I don't want to be doing nothing on my own, even though it's dealing with business and health and wellness, I want to make sure that it's something that's going to really help people. And I've got so much great feedback that I dare not put something out there that's not going to be beneficial. So make sure you turn on your notifications. Turn on your notifications. Good morning. Good morning. Turn on your notifications so you'll know when I'm going live. And go back and watch the replay. Go back and watch the replay and listen to the things that has been dropped. A lot of times I don't even remember what I said, because I just let God lead me. I have the knowledge. I'm teachable. And once I have got the knowledge and the factors, the key factors, facts, statistics, I come on and I speak to wellness. And all of this ties into health and wellness, because you have to be well in your mind. You have to be well in your body. You have to be well in your spirit to be able to have a safe delivery or execution for your purpose. So that's why I come from this. I present from this platform, because I want us to be balanced and wellness. That's one of the things that has been strong on me, is balance, 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 and wellness, balance in your purpose, balance in business, balance in ministry, balance, 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 because we are unbalanced in those areas and we don't give a safe delivery. And I want myself and I want others. I want people to see the benefits of your worth. I want people to see the benefits of my worth. I want people to understand the importance of what they have and how it can help the world. It can help the entire world, your local community, and it can go beyond. Now start where you are, start in your community, but it can go beyond that. So, but we have to be balanced. Going into 2022, we can't go in all over the place. I definitely don't want to. That's why I'm up here revamping some. And another thing that I want to say, for some of us that just like to hold on to stuff, that holding on to stuff, whether it's visual or mentally or physically, we need to let go, throw away stuff. If you ain't used something, this is a help someone in the wellness area, and it'll help you be well mentally. If you have stuff that you are not using and you know you're never going to use it again, just get rid of it. If it's still in good shape, give it to someone that could use it. we hold on to some stuff. And when we hold on to stuff mentally, we'll find ourselves holding on to stuff physically. So that is something that we just have to address a whole body. Let go of all of those things. Right now, I'm doing a clean sweep. I'm not waiting until spring cleaning. I'm sorry. I had to take a little sip of water. I'm not waiting till spring cleaning. I'm starting to get rid of stuff now. I'm not using it. I probably will never use it again. So I'm getting rid of it. So start your spring. Some of us need to start our spring cleaning now. Excuse me. So I didn't take my allergy pill. I need to run up there after this is over. Some of us need to start our spring cleaning now so we can really be well and balanced going into 2022. Again, I am your unorthodox wellness coach. I probably didn't say that. So my approach is going to be very different. It's not going to be like everyone else's. And we are all unique. Our approach, our delivery is very different. But I just want to encourage people. And encouraging people means to make sure that they are accountable and that they are charged in all areas, not charged to just what they want to hear, not charged to just what makes us feel good, but also charged to the areas that's going to help us make sure that we don't fall or sink before we swim. So I thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have any questions, if you want to learn more about my services and my programs, my mentorship, my coaching, please contact me. Email me, go through my website, send me a message. My response time is pretty good. I respond pretty quickly. Also, I have some news coming up. And for those that's watching, I haven't put a flyer out, but I have some surprises in December. Have some great news and some great announcements. I am also going to be preparing to bring 2 people on board for Just Gina Skincare, employee wise. I'm going to get prepared to bring 2 people on board. The training and onboarding will be a really strategic process because of what I do in the skincare industry. But I will be bringing on 2 people going into 2022 for Just Gina Skincare LLC. Now, those that are interested in what I do with Gina's Eye Feed, please let me know. Also this month, November the 26th, the day after Thanksgiving, Gina's Eye Feed, Red Door Empowerment, and Christian Resource Center. We are feeding in Virginia Beach, right off of Newtown. Yes, I am. I will. I will. I'm gonna definitely call you when I get off of here. We're gonna be feeding in Virginia Beach. That's gonna be November the 26th. What we will call Black Friday. We're calling Collab to Impact. We're going to be feeding right off of Newtown Road. We will have 100 to 200 meals. We will have resources, and I'm talking about some good meals. So we're feeding the community. There's no prerequisites. There's nothing to qualify you. You just come up, get your meal, get your resources, and that's it. This will be homemade, hearty meals for the community, for the homeless, for those that just want something good to eat. It will be a good meal offered to the community on November the 26th, right here in Virginia Beach off of Newtown Road. And if you go on my pages, you can get those flyers. If you know someone that could use a good meal, everyone doesn't have family. Everyone doesn't have someone to cook for them. Some people are homeless in this place. They just don't have a meal. So we are coming together to provide a good home cooked meal the day after Thanksgiving. A lot of times we forget about after Thanksgiving. A lot of stuff is leading up to Thanksgiving, but what about those ones after Thanksgiving? So we're going at the day after Thanksgiving, and we're feeding out in the community right here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. There's a plethora of other events coming up. As I see them, I try to share them, make sure that you take a look. And if you can't benefit from it, share it to your page anyway, because someone else could benefit from that event or that service or that product. So even though it's something I might not use or I might not need, someone else that may be on my page might could use that service or could benefit from that event. So let's learn to bring awareness to other people's events. It's free to share. You don't have to pay a fee to share. So learn to share and bring awareness when you see someone is having something or they have a product or service, because someone on your timeline might need it, if even if you don't need it. Again, I hope that y'all were encouraged. Again, get these two books. Start making declarations, start being proactive and getting productive. Make sure you use a safe practice delivery so you can maintain a healthy journey to your purpose. Okay, we want to have a healthy journey to our purpose. Also, it's winter time. I know that we were pushing water when it was hot, but we want to make sure that y'all are drinking plenty of water, plenty of fluids, plenty of water. Also, make sure that you're eating well. Going the whole day without eating a meal is not healthy. It's not a good diet. It's not going to help you lose weight. So make sure that you're eating. Make sure that you're replenishing. Make sure you're eating foods that's not going to cause you to crash and burn real fast. High sugar content. Energy drinks, they're not really great for you. It's best to get the natural fruits and vegetables. Start looking up those fruits and vegetables that have high antioxidants, that have nutritional factors that will give you natural energy boost. So, especially if you're a person that have a lot of health issues, if you're already on a bunch of medications, then the approach of drinking items or eating items with a bunch of sugars, they're not going to help you. Is really going to start to cause damage to your organs. So you want to make sure that you be healthy all the way around. You want to be healthy with your mind. You want to be healthy with your body and your soul. You want to be healthy with what you take in. So you want to make sure you take it in. I say take in more healthier options physically and spiritually, take in the word. So speak life to your purpose. Speak life to give a highly charged positive for every negative that tries to come into your mind. That's how you dismantle any indication of anything that's trying to stop you from moving forward in your purpose. You want to also make sure that you're eating healthy, thinking healthy, and you are moving and activating in a healthy manner. Okay, this is your wellness coach, Ronjeanna, the product creator of Just Gina Skincare. And this is also the formulator. I am the formulator. I am your community motivator. And I'm glad that y'all took the time out your busy day to listen in. Please share this with friends, families, even your enemies. Share it with everybody. Everybody can benefit from this information. I love to laugh. I love to inspire, uplift, and motivate. I have a great sense of humor, and I just want to see people live their best life effectively. So as I get ready to sign off, I always remember, be well and be productive in your purpose. Have an amazing, awesome, dynamic day. Goodbye.